Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how pokerutils.com works. First of all, you go to the web page home pokerutils.com without this, and it has HTTPS. Here you have the main page with where you can contact PokerUtils. You can contact me. And first thing you have to do is buy a subscription. It's €1 a month, so full access to the app and to the ranges. Ranges I'm still developing them, so a lot are broken, but I will have them finished in not a lot of time. And you have this method, PayPal, this method with debit card or credit card by PayPal, and also Skrill. You send the money to this number. When you send the €1, then after that you have to send a copy of the payment to info@pokerutils.com with you write down your username that you want and the password that you want. Try to use a username that no one has chosen, because if not, we need to be back and forward writing. And in less than 24 hours, you will have access. Let's see. Here's how to. Here I've got some videos. Here's a video on how to do the subscription. Here will be this video, or yes, here will be this video. And let's go to the app. Once you have the subscription, you will have the password and username, and when you get here, you would have to insert the username. Sorry. After this, you go to the app, and you have here 3 tabs, and each tab have more tabs. The first thing I'm gonna show you is the graphs tab. Here you select a file. I'm gonna choose this one. No, this one, because it's filtered. You could drag and drop more again, and it will reload. 48. Okay. So this is K-means K-means clustering. It's a vector quantization method. It aims to partition of n observators into K clusters. It's used to, well, I use it to see how the rivals work or which are the winners of the groups, and to imitate the winners. So you can cluster as deep as you want. I wouldn't recommend to cluster more than 15, but if you have a very big sample, this is a small sample. If you have a very deep sample, you can cluster as deep as you want. It would make the groups smaller if you cluster high. This 3D clustering, 3 dimensions, the same, but 3 dimensions and 8 dimensions. Here, this is very useful because you can filter by, for example, a lot of stats together in 8 dimensions, and you could do, for example, this first stat cluster. These are the clusters, and this is the stat. So first stat would be an all-in adjusted bill by 200. You see, this group is a losing group. This one is another losing group. This one is another losing. So each of the number 4s of each cluster number 4 will give you the values of one of the losing group, and so on. And there are more graphs, line graph. I'm not going to show all bar charts scattered to D with a regression line to see how they move along with those values. One went to flop, one went to showdown. This is a correlated stat, so this might give a regression line to one side. I don't know what happens here. Size, color. Let me see. I'll change the color to PFR and the size to BPRP. Now, you see, this is correlated, and it would help here. This is a correlated value. You can see it if you have a lot of stats, they will all move in this direction, and with this we can exactly know what's the value for the corresponding value for the other axis. 3D scatter, histogram. This is PFR. This is VPAP. If you hover over those, you can see the values. Heat map on 2 dimensions. This is also helpful on 3 dimensions with 3 here. Machine learning. This is I have 3 machine learning: forest, KNN, and decision tree. With a small sample you won't get good values, but with a high sample it's interesting. And this is another machine learning KNN, but with the weights uniform and distance, and this is the correlated stat. I think there's something weird going on with this because it doesn't show the number, but I'm gonna fix it soon, so don't worry. What I said before, went to showdown, and this was a correlated stat. So if I move this, it will give me for this one showdown the exact double one win, one show flop, and the value appears here. But for some reason this is broken. I don't know why. I will check it out. Utils, more utils that you have. Three EV, 3-bed shove, post calculator. Insert all the values here, and it gives you the EV shove. For if the pot is this, Williams 50, if you shove all your money, this would be the EV move. Here's the equity and the fold. You would win this if you do that all the time. MDF, this is minimum difference frequency, how to use it, when to use it, etc. Examples. And a video thing? No. I need to finish all, but you can now use all this, and also send me more things you want to add, or what you don't like, or feedback, and I will keep up this up. Betting and pot odds calculator, pot odds when facing bets, implied odds, river bluff, and EV play. And the last tab is EV winnings. I'm gonna add also tournament and cash, but I'm still making that. This is like the swarm saying. With the spins you can know, you add here the frequency, multipliers, first prize, second and third prize, number of simulations you want. Don't use more than 1000. 1000 is enough. Games for simulation, the ones you could do in a month, for example. These are the ones you could do in one day. Number of players, 3 starting chips, 300 for Nitro or Flash, the chips EV you usually have, and the rakeback you have, and the buying you buy, and the starting balance you have. And with all this, you have all the results here. This is the EV with rakeback, winnings per rakeback, winnings and first positions, ITM, and then you have this has a big price, but you would have a Monte Carlo solution graph, and oops, I've broken this. Let me. It's doing all the solutions again, and this is the result. If we start with 30 euros, you will finish. You will lose all your money with this probability that's around 5% or 10%, and you would probably win money in more than in more than all this. This is only for one day. You could do that for more time, and the graph will go bigger or whatever your chip CB are. And the same I would do for the other game types. And now I'm going to go to ranges. First, you choose the game type you play. I only have at this moment spins. I'm working on this and haven't finished it, but I would have also tournament and cash. You just need to hover over what you want. If you want to go back, you go to spins. If you want to hover again, if you hover again, you will see that. First three-way, bottom. Well, this is bottom 25 big blinds. This is the first movement. If the bottom, these are the bottom bet, call, fold, bet 70, and bet for all in. There are no all in, but there are some parties. Tell me if you want me to add, for example, a number that gives you alliterative number or something like that, or if you can use your calculator. Your calc here gives you alliterative numbers, but there's some function here that's random numbers. See, with that you can have random numbers to know when to choose. Or what professional players do is when they have, for example, this is a call, like 20% of the time. Well, they search for another one that's a call with an 80%, and they take from one part and add from the other. And there you go. That's how you make a chart. And if the button falls, this is the small blind. What the small blind will do? Okay, imagine the button call. If the button call, this is what the small blind would do, and if it falls, this is what the big blind will do. And for example, the small blind calls, this is what the big blind would do, and so on. Also, there's some Nash included. Some Nash here, three-way, heads up, bottom. There's a lot of stuff, but I need to finish it, so give me time, and I hope you like this. Bye bye.